in honor of the late Reverend William J. Millor of the Society of Jesus, who served the university in a variety of posts for 28 years before his death in 1977. A committee of faculty, administrators, and students have designated a member of the senior class to make a presentation at these exercises. Speaking on behalf of the class is Andrew Claire Lane. Mr. Lane.
Class of 2012, and all gathered with us here, welcome to a day, a hot day of celebration and reflection. It is truly a pleasure and an honor to have the opportunity to address you here today as the class of 2012 embarks on a new journey and is about to set sail. Unlike the untimely sinking of the Titanic in 1912, 100 years later, today, we are charting a course that cannot fail. We began our collegiate during a severe recession and watched our TV screens as our country's first African-American president took office. We empathize with victims of natural disasters and mourn the passing of 3 of our fellow classmates. We witnessed the transformation of the Hamlin Quad at John Carroll University, and in Cleveland, we even witnessed the departure of King James. The growth of social media began to shape and impact our lives as we became connected with people from across the globe. There is no doubt that social media and technology have defined our generation. Regardless of what cell phone or smartphone we had when we first arrived at Carroll, today, we are all taking with us 2 common, yet at the same time uncommon, intangible assets: a John Carroll University education and a Carroll experience that we can call our own. As I reflect back on my John Carroll experience, I realize that Carroll has cultivated my intellect and the intellect of my fellow classmates, but John Carroll has also taught us something far more important. John Carroll has taught us how to lead our lives, and how to lead our lives in honest, ethical ways that add value to society. Is not the purpose of life to live a life of purpose? There's no doubt that during our time at Carroll, we have all questioned our purpose in life, trying to decide on which major to choose or how to respond to personal challenges. It might have even felt like we were stuck at sea, unsure of which direction to take. For those of us that have already figured out what we believe we will do to live out a life of purpose, and for those of us that still may be trying to conquer that question, I offer 3 challenges for you, wherever your life journey may take you. I challenge you to act with integrity, to serve with love, and to work for a peace that brings justice in everything that you do. What does it mean to act with integrity? Our answers and viewpoints may vary as we develop and gain new experiences throughout life. However, Carroll has taught us that acting with integrity incorporates treating all humans with respect, equity, justice, and compassion. Our generation will face challenges that have yet to unfold in our global and connected society, and we will all be placed in circumstances that will put our character to the test. Acting with strong character can be compared to the creation of the hull of a ship, somewhat like the Titanic. Our moral and ethical code is welded together, forming who we are as individuals and allowing for no water to seep through the gaps. However, one false navigation or decision could change our lives forever, and the water comes pouring in. Remember to chart your course wisely in life. The values and morals that Carroll embodies are time-tested truths that, if lived by, will not steer us wrong. We must continue to chart the course that our faculty, staff, administrators, alumni, and board have given us. I challenge you to act with integrity in everything that you do. A statistic that is vital for us all to remember here today is that less than 1% of the world's population receives a college education. However, we represent an even smaller fraction of that percentage, for we have been fortunate enough to earn a private Jesuit Catholic education from this university. When you take the time to let this fact set in, it is evident that we are the individuals who've been called to bring about change in the world. The world is depending and waiting on us to bring about that change, and we have no right to fail. But how will we be the ones that bring about change in this world? The answer does not involve a complex algorithm of formulas and equations, but is as simple as serving with love. When we take out all the distractions that fill our days and divert us from accomplishing our goals, the one element that should remain is a sense of love and compassion for others. Whether we notice it or not, the Carroll community has taught us how important it is to serve others. In this year's graduating class, 501 seniors participated in service or service learning opportunities throughout the course of their collegiate career, giving a combined total of 19,038 hours of service to our surrounding region and our surrounding world. No matter our profession or career path, the golden rule truly says it best. Treat others as you want to be treated, and I challenge you to treat others with love. Social justice, two small words with an overwhelming meaning and purpose. It's fair to say that a number of us could be associated with the typical freshman student mentality when we first arrived at Carroll. We focused on selfish, undefined ambition. We were centered on our own wants and desires and the one direction and way of life mentality, our own. I see some parents nodding their heads in the back. But parents, let's just say our eyes were opened to a whole new world. After becoming immersed in academia and pursuing extracurricular activities, clubs, organizations, sports teams, study abroad programs, and immersion experiences near Carroll and abroad, we became exposed to the overwhelming need for social justice and peace in our society. We realized that we are all bound together and interconnected in one way, shape, or form, and have a responsibility to help one another. We learned the importance of diversity, accountability, and responsibility. Responsible leadership takes professed values and actions. If we live by the mission and vision of this university to be men and women for others, by excelling in learning, leadership, and service in the region and around the world, our lives cannot and will not lead us in the wrong direction. So the world is waiting for our voices and our actions, and I challenge you to work for peace in everything that you do. As we leave our mark as the class of 2012, not only have we been touched by the hearts and minds of this institution of higher learning, but we have also left our own indelible footprint on the life that is this university. Graduates, as you leave Carroll today, take one last look at what surrounds you. The buildings, the quad, the green grass, the bell tower, the residence halls you once called your own, your faculty, your professors, your mentors, and some of your closest friends that you'll have throughout life surround you here today. You have made an impact on John Carroll, and John Carroll, in turn, has made an impact on you. Remember that this has been your college home, and you will be a part of this home and community forever. Remember to thank those that have supported you, for we have not mapped out our collegiate journey alone. The invaluable guidance from our parents, guardians, and families, the instruction from our professors, mentors, and peers on campus, and the unquestionable love of all of these individuals have enabled us to reach this commencement, which begins the rest of our life story. Congratulations, class of 2012. It is now truly time to set sail. Until the day our paths cross again, may you remember to lead a life in which you act with integrity, serve with love, and work for a peace that does justice in everything that you do. On board.